Hey, my Liptons. This is probably one. Y'all gonna be like, this is probably the oddest thing I ever talked about. But then again, if y'all been my day ones, y'all will know that I discussed Sydney Sweeney maybe twice on my channel, but it was like a year, 2 years ago when she was doing that movie with Glenn Powell. And I'm gonna talk about her and Glenn Powell. Powell. I don't even know how you say his last name. Is it Powell or Powell? I don't know. But either way, this is probably the least surprising news to me, at least. Um, Sydney Sweeney and her fiance, they apparently split. They say here a source confirms to people that Sydney Sweeney has split and called off her wedding to Jonathan Davino. She didn't feel right about it. She's not ready to settle down. They only lasted this long because it was hard for her to break it off. They didn't split because there is no love. They split because she just wants to focus on her career right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not surprised by this because I do remember when she announced that she got in, like it was announced that she was engaged, and it was like a few years back, like during like the height of Euphoria. Like this is when Euphoria was popping on the Twitter streets. Okay, I remember then that it was announced, and I was like, okay, blah blah blah. But then it was just like I felt like as time went on, and as time went on, and as that time went on, I'm just like, girl, when are you gonna get married? Like, how long does it? How long does it engage? That's how you know, and it's no shade. And I have to say this because I feel like time and time again there are these examples. The same happened with Jennifer Hudson and David Otunga. You know, for some reason, when people get engaged and they stretch the engagement out for years, and I'm not talking about like 1 or 2 years, okay, whatever. But I'm talking like 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Jennifer Hudson was like engaged to David Otunga for like 10 years before and then they had a child in between that, and then then the child grew up, and then they broke up. And I was just like, anytime you see an engagement lasting like going over 2 years, it's no shade, but sooner than later they're gonna break up because it doesn't make absolutely no sense. Well, y'all should be engaged for that long. I don't know why I'm laughing right now. It's weird to me. It's like engagements is just like, okay, like this is just kind of like confirmation, like, hey, like I'm gonna be marrying this person. I'm gonna, this is gonna be my husband. This is gonna be my wife soon. My soon to be husband. My soon to be wife. So it's just like, okay, then start planning on the wedding. Like, what's going on? But like when you see like I call them extended extended engagements, when they be stretching out once it gets to like 5 years, hang it up, hang it up, okay. So even though it's like I'm sad that because listen, I heard that he's rich. This got her ex fiance Jonathan Davino. I heard that he got a cute little coin, and he I heard he got coin. So I don't know. I think her team or his team or both of them, try to do an official statement. And this is through people. Like, it's not like this like through TMZ or something, but this is through people. So people, People magazine, they got the contacts. So her wanting to focus on her career. I don't know. I think if that is the case, unfortunately for women, especially in Hollywood, sometimes when they end up getting married during like the peak or the height of their career, unfortunate, and this, of course, I think it's stupid, but like there is some sector of the population or the public or the audience that feels like, oh, like she's somebody else's, or like she's no longer the dream girl or something like that. So I know that Sydney Sweeney is trying to go into this lane of being like a dream girl to a lot of men. So, and I think that like if she's a kept woman, and and she quote unquote belongs to somebody else, it kind of breaks that fantasy. So I think that, and this is just me looking at it from a PR perspective. I don't know why they broke up, but like if it's like specifically her wanting to focus on her career, I definitely see Sydney Sweeney going into this lane of being like a dream girl. So I'm gonna just quickly skim through this. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. So they were engaged. Sydney Sweeney was living separately from Davina, a businessman who was linked to actress since 2018. Okay, so they've been with a, and the relationship has been rocky for a long time. Sweeney, 27, has been focusing on work amid the end of her engagement. Oh yeah, she's exactly what she wants to be. Okay, blah blah blah. Euphoria. She's in some projects. What did make her overwhelmed though was her relationship and the wedding. She didn't feel right about it. Okay, listen, sometimes people get cold feet. It happens. It's very normal in relationships. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't think anybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody's gonna be surprised by this. I didn't look at the comments section of the pop base, but I don't think anybody's gonna be surprised. In the middle of this magical career, she can only dream of a few years ago. Therefore, this is not what she wants. Yeah, I think that she also got cold feet. Yes, it's like the PR thing, but I think she also got cold feet. She's not ready to settle that. Okay. All right. So, I mean, listen. Sweeney really comments about her personal life. Everyone is so curious about. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Teammates were working together. Because I know he was also helping her with some movie projects or something, if I'm not mistaken. That movie that she did with Glenn Powell or Glenn Poet, whatever you say his last name. I can't say his last name for the life of me. I don't know. I just think, it is what it is. Maybe they might get back together down the line, but to me, this is probably the least, because I was like, okay, first of all, girl, this engagement is taking forever. Like, at what point is the wedding gonna happen? So once an engagement goes over 2 years, like I said before, you start TikToking because it's about to end. Unfortunately, that's just sometimes how these things are. And then let me just say this too, because I did do a video about her a few years ago, where I was talking about how the rumors about her and Glenn Powell were circulating. And, people were saying that, like, oh, it was just for PR, for the movie. I forgot the movie's name. Anyone But You. That was the movie's name. Anyone, and it did really well in the box office, by the way. Oh, it was just for the movie, blah, blah. But they were really, like, affectionate. Like, it was going a little bit too much. Especially for a woman that is, like, engaged to another man. At the time, Glenn Powell was with his girlfriend, and like, didn't his girlfriend like break up with him during the middle of this like filming and the pictures that were coming out between these two? So they were a little bit too touchy feely for people that were in separate relationships. So and of course they addressed it. They made fun of it. Listen, I guess Glenn Powell can probably shoot his shot now. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe he can shoot his shot now. They do look like a cute couple. They do look cute together. I think there will be a cute little Hollywood thing. It's like, you see how it is with Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. Like, even though parts of me feels like that's also like a PR thing, but like still, like I think that there will be a cute power couple within Hollywood, especially since Glenn Powell is coming up in the ranks in Hollywood. So who knows? Maybe now that Glenn Powell sees this news, he's probably gonna shoot his shot at Sydney Sweeney. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, y'all, that's just my thoughts on that. That's all I have to say. Please know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.